Hello guys and welcome back everybody to another exciting video here on this channel on FlashVERSE. This year's big crossover of the DC TV Arrowverse is over and we got already a first look on the next crossover in 2090 with Crisis on Infinite Earths, one of the most popular DC comic storylines of all time I guess, will become a part of the Arrowverse. This is so cool guys, I'm so excited and looking forward for this next crossover, but all infos about that will follow in a complete separate video. So in this video now, is about the best and coolest Easter eggs from the Elseworlds crossover, but enough talk, let's start with the first one. So we start with one of many Batman Easter eggs in the crossover and in my opinion with one of the best on this list. In a short scene with Nora Freeze, this one is by the way the wife of Batman villain Mr. Freeze, we saw a mask that most Batman fans of course should remember very much. It's no other than the mask of Tom Hardy's Bane from The Dark Knight Rises. Many fans thought now that Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy is now part of the Arrowverse, but I don't think so because I guess it served only as a small but very awesome fan Easter egg. If we're already by the Batman villains, we'll get to the next one. Dr. Jonathan Crane, aka Scarecrow, may well be familiar to fans through the Arkham game series, but he also appeared in all three parts of the Dark Knight trilogy as well. In Elseworlds now, it's Crane's fear gas that makes Barry and Oliver see their worst nightmares, and they actually fight each other because of this gas. Their greatest fears of them two are of course Reverse Flash and Malcolm Merlyn, a very nice and small Easter egg.
Me from killing her.
This hero of the Justice League is probably one of the biggest fan wishes for the Arrowverse. Although he doesn't exist on Earth 1, the Earth 19 Flash told us that there is indeed a Green Lantern on his Earth, and this is the Earth 19 version of John Diggle. With this Easter egg you could also even introduce a member of the Green Lantern Corps into the Arrowverse for the next crossover Crisis on Infinite Earths. I hope this will become true.
Hello, John.
Do I know you?
You're not wearing your ring.
Let's stay at the same topic, Earth 90. This Easter egg here is already known since the first trailer, but I still think it's very nice. That the 19th Flash from the 90s TV series comes from Earth 90 is probably no coincidence. The weird thing about that is that according to Harry Wells there are 37 Earths with Earth X 38 Earths in the multiverse, and now suddenly Earth 90 appears. Very strange, but it could play an important role in the future of the crossovers. In Elseworlds, our heroes travel to Gotham City for the first time. There, in addition to Batwoman, they also meet the Arkham Asylum. And there we get, in a short scene and closer look at which villains have already spent their time in there. Oswald Cobblepot, Edward Nygma and Pamela Isley. 3 names, 3 legendary Batman villains. The Penguin, the Riddler and Poison Ivy. Whether there are also others, such as Waylon Jones aka Killer Croc, we should know him from Suicide Squad, or even one of my personal favorite Batman villains, Harvey Dent aka Two-Face, exists now in the Arrowverse, we unfortunately don't get to see. Nevertheless, a very exciting Easter egg. When it comes to Batman, of course, his biggest enemy should not be missed. The Clown Prince of Crime even have a very short cameo in the crossover as the prisoners break out of the Arkham Asylum. However, it's not yet 100% confirmed that this guy is really the Arrowverse Joker, however the green hair and the crazy laugh would fit him perfectly. Finally, there is of course Batman. The Dark Knight himself has no appearance in the crossover, that's very sad, but we see among other things the Wayne Tower and the Bat Signal. However, we find also out that Batman has been vanished since 3 years now, and that's why Batwoman is now the protector of Gotham. This also confirms that Batman existed before Arrow and the Flash, and those was the first true superhero on Earth 1. Maybe he will occur someday, you should never lose your hope on this. But tell me now what you think about this Easter eggs of Elseworlds. What do you think of the Easter eggs of the Batman villains like Bane and Scarecrow? What do you think of the confirmation that Green Lantern really exists in the multiverse on Earth 90 and that he's John Diggle? Write me your opinion as always down into the comments. Take part at the fan poll and do not forget to subscribe and to leave a like to the channel if you enjoyed this video and of course the other videos. So guys, we will see us very soon now in the next video. Goodbye, have a nice day.